If she comes aboard, give it up. You know her. That face where you see it.
No cards, girl. I believe in the Lord.
What's going on?
Who else to tell us about the ballroom scene but the one and only? State your name and let everybody know what you are.
I am the icon, Niambi Prodigy. I've been in ballroom since 1992. Let's see. I started off walking runway, but I'm known in ballroom as an icon for Femme Queen performance. I grew up in ballroom in Philadelphia, PA, although I've been all over. Yeah, it's been a wild ride, and I'm still going. I'm still going. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having this platform for us to speak on. Giving the girls particularly their roses because we don't get them often. Hey ladies, how are you? What's going on?
Describe to us your first time walking. How did you feel?
Well, first of all, I was a kid. So, I mean, I didn't know I was around a whole bunch of adults. And see, let me tell you something. Back then in 1992, we didn't have any Kiki scene. We didn't have a scene where we could hone in on our craft and, like, practice until we got it perfect. We were just thrust out there as children, and having a whole bunch of adults judging us. And, as kids. So, number one, I was nervous. Number two, I was basically just mimicking, what I saw. My first ball was in 1993. It was at the House of Jordan Ball in Newark, New Jersey. Let's see, I got chopped. I didn't even know what a chop was. All I heard was all these horns and people banging on the table and chopping. I didn't know what it was. I didn't find out later that was something that you didn't want. But from then, my gay mother had passed away, and I was kind of like, I found myself like searching, like, navigating the scene, trying to find befriended mothers, and stuff like that at a young age. And, it was difficult, but then the House of Ebony grabbed me up and saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. And that's basically how I grew my name up under that house until from 93 to about 97. Then in 1997, I went through something personal with one of the members, and I had left. And during that time, that's when my ballroom career started. I left the House of Ebony because at that time I felt like that there were so many that belonged to my category that I couldn't really get a name for myself. Like I was in the shadows of Sanaya and all these like big names in that house. So I couldn't get an individual name for myself. You know what I mean? And shout out to them. Shout out to Sanaya and Ashley, the girls who influenced me and helped.
Gave me some today. I never knew Ebony in my house. Yeah.
Say that.
I never knew you was in my house, girl.
Yes.
Go ahead, girl.
Our house, the House of Prodigy is actually members that were crafted from the Philadelphia House of Ebony.
It's a cutoff from Prodigy started from him
with the House of Ebony.
It started in his own house.
Shout out to the House of Prodigy. We celebrate 22 years this August. Hey. So I had left Ebony and became a Venedini, which was like a smaller Philadelphia house where I was able to shine. And I went to Baltimore and beat Sanaya in 97, and the rest was history. Like, yeah. Yep.
We getting some history tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a little history.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I want to have a talk about the history with my mothers and my icons, and
Yes.
we need
Yes.
it.
And that's also one thing. I've been in the House of Prodigy, one of the one of the longest members, one of the founding members, and I never really really pursued a mother position because at the end of the day I didn't need them to call me mother because I'm a natural nurturer. You know what I'm saying? So and plus there were so many people. I take that term so seriously because a lot of people want the title mother for whatever, but then it's when you come off the floor, are you really that mother? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I always knew the responsibilities that came with that, so I never pursued it. I'd rather be the cool aunt. I come in and say hi, kiss, and then go about my business. But still be nurturing. You know what I mean?
You have some mothers that be really mean. You have some mothers won't give even a child a glass of water.
Right.
I had one mother tell me, "Oh, you take motherness too far. You need to do this and do this." I'm like, why? How can I take it too far by me being nurturing? Because you're not. This is
right.
Tell her.
I had to learn that being a young mother. I was like, oh, she's telling me that because she's not nurturing.
Exactly.
She was one of them mothers, Naomi. You know what I'm saying, Naomi? She was one of them mothers that was looking for you to buy her shoes, buy her a gown, buy her some glasses.
Right.
One of them mothers that thought it was all about her, so you need to do for her.
Right. Right, and that's one of the things that I want to tell these houses and a lot of these fathers and children that be choosing mothers and stuff like that. Like, make sure they have some experience behind them that they know what they're talking about. Like, I'll be seeing mothers and I'm like, mother, like, honey, you still have breast milk on your breath. How are you a mother? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least have that, have a mother who has some experience and that can actually teach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. But yeah.
Passing out trophies
Right.
For everyone.
Right.
It's all wrong. Ballroom don't even feel the same as when we were there. It does not.
You see?
Not have.
You don't fun again.
You don't. You know what I mean? I used to feel at home.
Right.
Now I feel like a guest in my own house.
Ooh, you better speak it.
No, I'm just saying. This is how I feel now. I used to feel at home, and I've been here forever. I used to feel at home, but now I feel like I'm a guest in my own house. Because Ballroom has let too many outside people in our region. Now everybody want a check. They working for a check. It ain't for you. I don't want to. That's another.
Yeah.
Baby. Yeah, baby.
The only reason I'm on here is because of y'all. Because I've been speaking about for 7 years. I'm tired.
Oh, bitch, you felt my energy. You felt my energy, bitch.
I'm Virgo rising, honey. I see you, girl. I believe it like this one, but I'm Virgo rising.
Oh, you said, there goes somebody that ain't playing the field, honey. She got kicked in her ass. There she go right there.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
What can you tell the kids of today in Ballroom?
There's so many things I want to tell them. There's so many things. I would say listen to your intuition. I would say stop trying to find a house and find a home. I would say, girl, please. I would say loyalty over everything. I would tell you to stop freaking trying to see what the house could do for you and what you could do for the house, because the house is already established, honey. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, if a category ain't for you, it's not for you. Try something new. Try something different. Always be willing to reinvent yourself. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Live in reality, but have an imagination.
Yeah, hello.
And the train keep on rolling, baby.
Yeah. A chop is not the end of the world. No, it's not that serious.
No, it's not.
Like,
no,
yeah,
it's
like, honey,
put that much energy, baby, in the books. Go to school. Then, you know, hey, put that much energy in some books.
Yeah, true that. Education over everything.
You're not going to be an executive, honey, at the end of this runway, darling.
Like you said, extracurricular.
Yeah.
It's just extracurricular. Please just have fun. The moment you make it serious, you're not going to have fun.
Well, you know what makes it serious?
Like I said.
You know what makes it serious for them? The money. When they started adding all these cash prizes and all of that, yes, it's amongst a bunch of people who are marginalized. Bitch, it's like Hunger Games now. Bitch, you see how they be throwing each other across that runway? It's for the money.
Almost like a pick-me culture.
Yeah.
See who can become more mainstream, go into the actual industry of Hollywood or whatever.
Yes, I remember the grand prizes were maybe at the most $50.
Be there because the difference on that chat.
Honey, I wish they was offering me $2K, bitch, in my 20s, bitch. I'd be taking all of them.
But would you know how to act? Would you know how to act?
Baby, one of my first grand prizes was $150, which went a lot further back then. The highest amount I won $1,200 in 2000. That wasn't until 2012. But if they was, I'm saying 5,000, 10,000. I'm like, what? You gonna wait till a bitch get 40, almost 40 cents?
And you know why? Right? Them are sponsors. Them ain't our money. Remember when it was our money we would put into the pot?
Right. That's how I won. When people were contributing, because it started off at 500, and then people were putting money in.
You add on. We used to do a bucket, honey, in the middle of the fucking judges panel.
Yeah.
And girls come up and put money in the pot to make it hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To make it hot. Right.
Now, bitch. They got A&A sponsors. You got Johnson & Johnson. You got you got totes and bags.
Yeah.
You got Chick-fil-A. And you know they got all
everybody.
I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Getting that baby powder money, huh?
They would sponsor each category. It could be a flower motherfucking shop if donated.
Yeah.
They all want this tax money. I'm a comedian, but tell the truth.
That's right.
Bitch. There's so many people got so much of their hands in this, so therefore it's not making it fun anymore because many people want a piece of that motherfucking pie. You understand?
That's right. That's right. And that's why I can't like the whole corporate end of it and like sponsor. That's why I removed myself. Now I'm in business and helping this lady get elected in the White House. Like I you know what I'm saying? Like I'm for that. Like I'm doing like other things. Yeah, I'm doing other things because ballroom isn't ballroom anymore.
Anyone to vote for. You just tell people to vote.
To vote.
I just tell people to vote. I don't tell you who to vote for.
Yeah, I
but I do know. But I do know we do not want the tangerine man.
No, the Cheeto Puff can go back in the trash.
We want the orange now later. Okay.
I'm saying.
I know that's right.
Y'all that'll get stuck underneath somebody's shoe.
Now or later, bitch.
Right.
No.
Right. I'm telling you. But yeah, there's so many things that ballroom could be doing.
But we're talking now criminal versus attorney. Okay.
But you know what? You made a great point, though. And your point was this is an extracurricular activity. Find something that you know you can focus on to allow yourself to grow as a person, because at the end of the day, it's about legacy, generational wealth, and just self-improvement and pride. Have a moral code of ethics and move forward.
Yes.
Integrity, loyalty, like all of these things.
A code.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Live by that code.
And then sometimes they want to go in and y'all better sit down. Y'all just want to just endure with each other, honey. We're not doing that no more, honey. Nobody licking and sucking and touching all over nobody no more, honey. I need to see your paperwork, your charge sheet. I don't play those kind of things. I don't. And the moment we together, honey, I ask you, do you have a primary? Because we go to doctors nowadays. If you don't even have a motherfucking primary, you ain't seeing a doctor and ain't one.
Use your resources, people. Use your resources.
Thing, honey, teeth. I'm into teeth and feet. The moment I see any butter charms or anything, bitch, I'm good.
You can look good all day. You can smell wonderful, but the moment you show that mouth,
I'm so good, honey. How do you let it get to a point where all of this butter and shellac is all in your mouth like that?
And you know what's funny? You're still being very kind about it too.
And they sitting there kissing you, and they nasty.
Since I got both of the mothers up here right now, if a kid wanted to come in the house, what would he have to present?
In our house or just any house?
In general.
Our house.
Just in general.
Well, we have an executive board that handles like anybody that's new. They would come to one of the executive members, or if they want to come through me, I would let one of the executive members know. It's very, very professional. They have to fill things out. What do you have the desire to walk? Are you involved? Have you ever walked alone before? What do you feel that you can bring to the house? Questions like that. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I believe they have like some type of like virtual interview and all of that, and then everybody gets together and decides, and then whether they're in or have a nice day.
All right. It's very reflective. And you know what? I think that's probably the best way due to the fact that, like y'all said, we're going to have to live outside of that environment, because that is, yet again, an extracurricular activity. What can you bring to the table?
Right.
What can you do to self-improve, not only what here, but out there as well? And what can you do to help others?
Just because your house is a
young kids join in ballroom. Know that when you join ballroom, it's like joining a fraternity. We have dues to pay here because at the end of the day, we got to pay for tables, we pay for trips, we pay for all things that in our house that we do together. And if you don't contribute to this, we can't get nowhere and we can't do nothing with you.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
You're not helping in this situation. We're in this together and as a house and as a unit.
As a collective.
If you come along to join this house, there is due diligence, darling.
Well, you know what? As we grew up, what was it that our mama said? As long as you live in this house, you're going to contribute.
Yes.
As long as you live in this house, you're going to do what needs to be done to make sure that everything is on the up and up. That's just what it is.
That's just what it is.
And if you don't, well, guess what? That door is right over there.
Yes, it
is. That door is right over there. Please believe it, please.
Yeah.
We all have a crack. Which split you going in?
Could you please let everyone know your shirts, because I love every time you come out with a new one.
Always gone.
Listen.
Promotion.
Well, I'm a graphic designer. The things that I like to do outside of my extracurricular activity. I'm a graphic designer. You know, I design clothes, I design shirts. I have over 200 different products through my merch store, which is Learn Your History merch. Learn Your History was founded in 2015 as a love letter to ballroom, basically celebrating the history and rich culture of ballroom. Next year it will turn 10 years old, so I'm very proud of that. And now I'm starting to see a lot of people actually starting to follow like different platforms with ballroom history. Right. So it's definitely refreshing to see like putting the names with the faces and things like that, because there are so many, you know, people in our scene, many of them that I know that will come into ballroom and give their whole entire lives to ballroom, and then pass away without never receiving the roses until after they're born. That is why, you know, I love this platform. I love all three of you, because it's keeping the rich history and culture going. Because, honey, who's going to do it if we don't?
I was just about to answer that question.
There we go.
I know a lot of people are inspired by you, but who are you inspired by?
I am inspired by every single Black trans woman that comes before me. Every single one. Every single one. Every single one.
Lay down a brick for the road for you to walk on.
Oh, wow. I would not be here if it wasn't for them.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you, ladies. I know it's 11 o'clock, and when I tell you y'all gave us our history, you know I want you to come back on to talk about the history.
My treasure chest is full of Jews right now, and I'm richer than ever.
These
yes, the Queens were in the building, and I love it. But yet, I want you to definitely come back on to talk about our history, because, like I said, history changes, but the beginning counts.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
You know.
Anytime. All you gotta do is reach out to me. I'll be here.
Yes.
Say that, brother.
Yes, and I know a lot of people will tell us to go watch Paris is Burning, but it was more than just those. You know,
yes,
more than just those.
Yes. There's also How Do I Look? How Do I Look is on YouTube. That's from the pioneer Kevin Omni. So if people are looking for a resource that's outside of Paris is Burning, How Do I Look is on YouTube. They can go check that out.
Okay. So I
also look at the old series of Pose as well.
Yeah,
that was a new one.
Yeah.
So we definitely can't wait to hear your mouth. Can't wait to get that one out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was asked for that. I was like, I already lived it. I don't gotta live it again, honey. I'll get triggered. Now I'll be behind the scenes and stuff and be like, I already lived that.
Niambi, anytime, honey, you're doing a live, you can holler for me. I'll answer, girl.
And you know I will. Listen, I am Virgo rising. I need to be attached to you.
Oh,
because you listen. And you're how old? Listen, I want you to say it earlier. I want to hear it again.
What, bitch?
How old are you?
Oh, me? I'll be 55 next year. I'll be.
Wait. We need to correct that, though. We need to correct that. You know why we need to correct that? You know how old you are?
That's why I love to hear it and I love to see it.
Thank you.
So
that's because when you drink plenty of water and you care about your motherfucking self, it happens like this.
Like I said, timeless. That's the answer.
That's right. That's right.
And y'all keep on paving that way.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all keep on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for a magical night, ladies.
Yes.
We are beyond proud of having y'all on this show.
Thank you, ZayMari, for this platform. Thank you. Because we did listen. If we waiting on anybody else to celebrate us, we'd be waiting all day. And so many people have. So this
flowers.
What'd you say?
The Ours they'll dive. We waiting on somebody.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
that's
like
right.
I said, this door is always open for each and every one of y'all. Please do not be strangers.
Yes.
At all.
Y'all put them cash apps up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that came on, please put those cash apps up. And let people know, hey, give them their roses, y'all. They came out here and got some
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like I said, they're laying the bricks down.
Yeah.
Y'all can learn how to lay them damn bricks.
Especially the ones out here who want to join ballroom. Give them their roses.
There we go.
True. Let them feel.
Yeah.
Better learn.
And yeah, so let's keep encouraging everybody to learn their history, because if you don't know where you've been, you'll definitely not know where you're going.
That's right.
There we go.
True.